to Straight Outta Compton, released 10 years ago, August 14th, 2015. What were your thoughts on the actor who portrayed Eazy E?
Jason did a good job. Jason did a good job. I thought he did a real good job, man. He was believable as Eazy E. At one scene when he got Dre out of jail, and Dre said, "Yeah, you can sell dope." That shit was funny. Okay, so yeah, I think they could have wrote his part. Eazy was a lot more quick-witted than Jason was, but that wasn't on him. That was the writer's situation.
And you've mentioned that Eazy was, you just said quick-witted, but you also said he was kind of a joker, right? Like he liked to play jokes and have fun and laugh. And I don't think they portrayed that as much.
Not at all. No. That's one thing about movies, that people think they know the story of a movie, and they tend to want to focus on what they think they know. That's the problem. But I think a lot of stuff that we subscribe to, people think they know us, and they don't know us. They just know what they heard. Hold on one second there. Hey, Doc, I'm on the podcast. What you at? Where you at? Take your time. All right. So yeah, Doc, I would have took that call, man, but he got to relieve me so I can go do this other event. We cut that out. Anyway, yeah, folks, we live. So yeah.
Eazy E, Joker being portrayed.
Yeah.
Movies. You said movies. That's what it is about movies.
Yeah, that's the problem with movies. They was so focused on him trying to be a little hardcore dude. He forgot he loved to have fun. They forgot all about that part, because that's not the part that people want to believe he was human. They didn't show him with his kids. That nigga loved his kids. They didn't show him with his kids. Man, Eazy come. It wouldn't be done for Eazy to go out and run out to Chuck E. Cheese and have all his kids there. Ask Bobby Brown. Okay, it was no big deal for Eazy to go to Disneyland with his kids and just stroll through Disneyland having a good time. Ask Violet Brown. She says it in my documentary. He would take her to go pick her up. Hey, let's go to Disneyland. He was that kind of generous dude. Everybody going to Disneyland. Let's go. So they don't ever show the real side of dudes like that, man. They just I guess they only got a couple hours to make it happen. They focus on that's their way of focusing on the person, So anyway, it was all right, but they could have did a lot more with that character.
Placed event is the MVP of the day with another donation for $4.99. Really appreciate it. Lonzo, were you cool with how DJ Yella characterized you in his book?
I haven't read the book yet. I haven't read it. I got it. I haven't got around to reading it yet.
Is there a part that you heard about that people
I wish man, what's your number? Call me. Shit, call me right now. We'll make up that phone call we just had. You put your number in the chat or something, or hit Dusty something. Tell me what he said. I don't know, because we were super cool after that. I don't know what he said. Marlon, look at Marlon, man.
Man, Marlon with the 1999. Good looking out, Playboy. Appreciate you. Marlon Cozy says, "Yo, Unc, if Eazy was still alive, do you think he would still come by your crib?"
Yes. Eazy was the only one outside of Yella that came to my house after they blew up. Eazy was the only one that would come by here. He pull up, "Hey man, I'm gonna hang out for a minute." "All right, dude, go ahead." He sit there at my dining room table or in the backyard and kick it till the twins showed up. He would lie and tell his girls he crashed over here, some shit like that. Yeah, quite sure he would.
You said he was always on the phone hollering at his girls too at your place, right?
Always. Eazy was notorious for taking my damn brand new cordless phones that just come out. He kept my fucking phone in his back pocket the entire time. Man, give me my damn phone. I can't call nobody because my phone. I gotta find you to use my damn phone. Give me my phone. And that's the kind of shit we went through. You know, when this girl would give him the blues, like, man, you stop checking in every few minutes. Oh man, I don't want to hear about. Yeah, you gonna keep hearing them off anyway. I mean, it's sides of these dudes that nobody knows, man. You know, everybody wants to see everybody wants to see Superman. Nobody want to get to know Clark Kent. Everybody wants to know Superman. Nobody cares about Clark Kent.
Nice. That's a great line right there. All right, Lonzo, someone you knew very well, Jerry Heller. Paul Giamatti, great actor. The guy who played Jerry Heller. Do you think his character was pretty accurate?
Yeah, I think he did a real good job playing Jerry. He was shorter than Jerry. Jerry was a nice sized dude. Other than that, as far as physical, Jerry always reminded me of two characters, and both of them are in Harlem Nights. He reminded me of the cop, Santone or Cantone, and he also reminded me of the gangster that broke the guy's fingers. He reminded me of both characters. You know, Jerry could be I mean that was his personality. One minute he could be a cold son of a bitch. Next minute, you know, he could be a funny cold son of a bitch. Okay, and if he liked you, he liked you. If he didn't, he didn't. All right? But you know, he could go, hey, how you doing, Lonzo? Everything good? You know, this goddamn sugar's getting on my fucking nerves. I need to make a phone call. You know, I mean, he flipped just like that. But Paul Giamatti, he's a great actor. So I think he did a great job of portraying Jerry Heller.
Was Jerry a guy who, and I guess feared is the only word I could use, but was there people that feared Jerry Heller due to certain connections they knew he had? Or was he, you know, in the industry, how was Jerry Heller seen?
It all depends on where you were in the pecking order of the music industry. At one time, he was okay. He knew a lot of people, and I remember when I first met him, he was kind of down and out, down and out. He just had a major divorce. Then with his mom, he said everything I'm telling him, and he was kind of hustling in Michel'le, trying to find acts in Michel'le. He had been a booking agent for a while, worked with some heavyweight people. Music changed on him. He had a divorce, and some shit went down, and he had to start all over again, pretty much. And he had different people that looked out for him, but then sometimes because the industry is so pop, it's levels, it's different levels, man. When among certain people, he was a big dog. He was a super big dog. Other people,